despite the economic downturn. We spoke to some partygoers at Soca Fest in this next interview. Are you going to almost every carnival fest?
At least one for the weekend.
How much did you pay for your ticket to come to this one?
400.
But it's a cooler fest, so you would have had to buy your drinks to come. So how much you spend for your drink?
Approximately a further 400. With 100 for transport, and so everything will come to about like $1,000 to come to the fest.
So every weekend you spending approximately how much?
$1,000.
Do you go to carnival fests every year?
Yeah, normal thing.
Every weekend?
Yeah, every weekend.
So the economic slowdown is not affecting your budget?
Well, not right now, it's carnival. So I mean, as a Trinidadian, we come to support all the fests and everything associated with carnival.
What do you do for a living?
Self-employed.
So at the end of the carnival season, how much do you expect to spend?
About 30,000.
30,000. That's a lot of money. Where is that going?
It's just the enjoyment and everything about it. We hope it go back to promote carnival for Trinidad.
So you said you're self-employed. What kind of business do you have?
For new spots.
So you have not seen a slowdown in that aspect of your business?
Just a little bit. It's a bit competitive right now to get US to pay with suppliers or anything, but other than that, normal.
Are you going to every carnival fest?
I'm trying to hit a few, but yeah, I don't mind.
Is this your first one for the season?
This is my second one actually.
So how much are you spending on this fest?
$400
But
just for
it's
the
a-
tickets.
Right, so it's a cooler fest, so you'd have
Yeah.
had to walk with your drinks. How much did you spend on drinks?
I spent about $200 because I paid that, and then my friends put stuff in the cooler also.
How many fests are you going to every week?
So far it seems like I'm going 2 every weekend. As I'm counting, it's about 2 every weekend.
So at the end of the season, how much are you projecting to spend for carnival?
My budget is less than $5,000, so we'll see. Maybe I'll make up enough to get a costume.
Are you cutting back on your budget in terms of how much you're spending on in terms of going to fests because of the economic slowdown, or is this how much you normally spend every year?
Well, this is the first time I'm actually fetting, so there's no budget per se, but I guess next year as I compare the years, then I will think about cutting back.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a doctor.
Well, how much do you spend to come to this fest tonight?
Just 400 to be honest. I didn't spend anything for my outfits, yeah.
It's a cooler fest, so did you have
Yeah.
to buy drinks or any of those?
Well, I came with some friends and they organized the drinks. I provided the chasers, yeah.
And how much do you have to put up for that?
About 200 roughly.
So you said you didn't have to spend anything on your outfit. Are you going to like a lot of carnival fest?
I've been partying since I was 16, so I'm taking a rest this year. The only other thing that I'm doing is Bayview Carnival Friday, and then I'm playing Juve Red Ants. But I'm not playing Mars this year, and I'm not doing any other events.
How come you've cut back this year?
Because it's the same thing over and over. I mean, I have a really good time, but I think I need to rest a little bit this year.
How much do you normally spend every year for carnival?
Really and truly, it's like close to 10,000. With the costume and party outfits and everything, about 10,000.
And do you normally buy a new outfit for every fest?
Not every fed, but at least one new piece. So it's either a new top or a new bottom or something like
And
that.
how much would you spend on your outfit?
About 500, give or take.
But is the economic slowdown making you think twice about how much you spend this carnival?
Yes, definitely, because right now we don't know what's going on with the oil prices. It's very volatile, so I'm definitely cutting back on my spending for everything.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an attorney.
How much did you spend to come to this fest?
Yeah, about $1,000 outside tickets were selling for. It was crazy. But, that's part of the vibes of Carnival.
So you weren't able to get your tickets before when it was being sold, legitimately sold?
It was therapy, you'd sign up on the website and you just wait for a response, and sometimes apparently it you had to wait and then it didn't happen. You had to re-register again. It was therapy, so it's like, you know what, it's Carnival, we love soca.
So you paid $1,000 from a scalp outside.
A scalp outside, yeah, male.
It's worth it?
I love soca, I love Carnival as my culture, so now and then you have to pay,
It's a cooler fest, so you would have had to buy drinks. How much would you spend on that?
About 200, 300 in drinks each, every person. There's a big cruise, about 6 of us, so
Are you going to a lot of fests?
Yeah, well, Marshall Monday, Jam Naked back here again, Beach House Cooler, Beach House, the event. I love carnival. I've never played mass in my life, you know, so that's my next challenge probably next year.
So at the end of the carnival season, how much are you expecting to spend?
I think on average, like most people would spend probably about $7,000, you know.
Are you cutting back because of the economic downturn, or is that not bothering you at all?
Well, you know, most tickets are not really raised this year, except for probably like 1 or 2 fets. So we plan for it just like Christmas. You know, we save. This is our carnival. This is our Christmas.
What do you do for a living?
I'm in telecommunications.
What do you do in telecommunications?
I'm a managing director. So
How much did you spend to come to this event?
$400.
Did you have to spend more money to get drinks?
No, well, not at the moment. We brought our coolers.
How much did you spend for your drinks, for your coolers?
Well, I didn't really spend any. They brought Johnny Walker and whatever else, so I don't know.
What about your outfit? Did you buy any new outfits?
Yeah, I did for the carnival season.
How much have you spent so far?
About 2,000. Cause well, I only went to like 2 fets so far, but yeah, about just around there.
How many fets are you expecting to go to by the end of the season?
About 5 more.
Are you playing mass this year?
Yes, with Bliss.
So is the economic slowdown affecting you in terms of how much you spend for carnival?
A little bit, yeah. Sometimes you would pick and choose which fets you want to go to now, and you know where you want to shop and stuff like that.
And normally, how much you would spend every carnival?
Lots and lots of money.
Like about how much?
Over $10,000.
What do you do for a living?
I have 2 businesses.
What kind of businesses do you
I
run?
have a spa and I own a gaming room.
Have you seen any slowdown in your businesses at all?
Yes, I have. There are significant slowdown in the business aspect.
Well, that's it for this week's episode of Money Matters. I'm Trudy Kanhai. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week.